Hello again, everyone. We are Gaming by Gaslight. Welcome back to Dead Cells, the update 6. I'm gonna call it the castle update until someone tells me otherwise. I don't know. Well, I know for a fact that's not its name. I'm also kind of tempted to have turned this from a tactics to a brutality run, which, I mean, I suppose I could. I could do that. Especially since, like, given the way the balance works right now. Like, I'm normally a case of, hey, I want to be hitting harder rather than, you know, like, just having more health so I can be hit more. But the balance in that final area right now is a little bit wacky-tacky as far as I'm concerned, and not in a particularly great way. Like, it feels like I am a tier or two above, like, where I actually am, if that makes any sense. You know what? That settles it right there. We're turning this into a brutality run right here, right now. Because the Assassin's Dagger is really powerful, and also, as we know, the Hand of the King apparently has, like, some kind of magical shield in front of his face. Or, like, I don't entirely understand him, because sometimes he just, like, stops taking damage, or, like, when we've got to him, he's just, like, stopped taking damage. Right, we gotta kill these guys. So we're gonna want ways to be able to get up close and personal to him, and to be able to just wail on him. What the heck? Well, that was cool. A little glitchy, but cool. So yeah, we want to wail on him, we want to be able to hit him from behind, and just generally do very, very not good things to him. Put very not nice things inside of him. Until he, you know, doesn't exist anymore. Until he becomes an ex-Hand of the King. A former Hand of the King. A handless Hand of the King, as the case may be. Etc, etc. I mean, like, I like the, like, ridiculous balance right now in the sense that it does give us a challenge. But I also know that by the time this hits, like, the main update, or the main branch of the game, the King is gonna be, or the Hand, rather, is no doubt gonna be considerably weaker and fleshier and squishier than he is right now. I mean, the same thing happened when the Assassin was released. And to an extent, the same thing happened, as memory serves, when the Watcher was released. Like, every new boss has inevitably been accompanied with a nerf, because the initial release of every boss in Dead Cells, like, they're always a little bit too powerful for, like, their own good. But at the same time, when you think about it, that difficulty that the Hand has, like, right now in its current form, like, I'm not even sure if it's possible to, whoop. I'm not even entirely sure, like, if his, like, if he actually scales properly with, like, the boss cells you have, because from what I've been hearing, it could just be, again, like, because of his, like, current wacky difficulty level, but it sounds like he, like, hits more or less as hard and is about, like, the same in every difficulty level, no matter how many cells you have, so he might be, like, balanced as if he were, like, a tier, like, a 4 boss cell boss. You know, like, as a practice kind of thing. Such as it were. Which is interesting if true. Oh, come on, you're telling me I couldn't hit that? Couldn't tap it even a little bit? Apparently that is in fact what the game was telling me. Anyway, moving on. We don't want to fight everything. So I should in fact make a very concerted effort not to fight everything. We do want our warpy portal phaser move. But, you know, there'll be time for that later. Alright, so good. Now, our best bet would be doing a survival run, because that way we could easily get, like, over 10,000 hit points, which would be very, very beneficial to us at this particular point in time. But having said that, we do have other things to focus on right now. As, you know, as life often is, we don't always get what we want when we want it, and we don't always need what we get when we get it. But sooner or later, these various states, they all balance out and it's all good. Probably. Anyway, yeah, so we've got that going for us, is more or less what I'm saying, I suppose. Alright, what is going to be down here? Whoop. Oh dear. Got a little scared there for a second. Okay, it's just a... Whoop. Nicely done, Gaslight. I mean, I'm not that concerned with the cells. Again, like, because right now, cells are the least of our worries, but the money is good, because we're going to want to be able to buy bigger and better and weaponier weapons. Ow, good job. But, for the time being, we are where we are, and that's okay. More or less. We could be moving faster, no doubt, but at the same time, I'm okay with where we are. That rapier would also be not bad, but not what I'm looking for right now. I don't really want to loot... Ooh. Look at that. The one time I... Wait, I did pick the Curse Healy thing, didn't I? I think I did. Yes, I did. It's right there. In black and white. White and black. Purple and yellow. Etc., etc. Whoop. Bajab! Whoop. And other bajab. More bajang. As one likes to bajow a lot. There we go. Curse is lifted. Let's get the heck out of here. Because we have bigger fish to fry and also bigger fries to fish. I mean, I'm gonna pick up some cells. They're not my, like, big focus right now. But I am gonna take the time to pick them up when we have the opportunity. And even though I know there's nothing over here for us, because I don't really want to go here, I want to go to the ramparts because there's a blueprint there. And even though I said, hey, we're not going to worry too much about showcasing... Wait, I did mention this already, didn't I? I think I did. Like, I'm not going to worry too much about showcasing the new weapons and stuff until this hits the beta branch, like when I know that our progress will not be, like, repeatedly wiped, and also when I know that, like, obviously, once it hits the beta, things will be a bit more solid. So we'll know that we won't be expecting, like, too many more big changes. Also, I can't believe I let that thing hit me. Gungeon. But there we are. Alright. Okay, so we are going to, when the opportunity presents itself, we are going to want to pick up a bit of survival, a bit more than I normally would invest in, if for no other reason than because... Oh dear. Oh. Than because I know what I know, and what I know is that we want to make sure we are hitting them exactly where it hurts. You know what? I kind of want this instead of the bow, because that hunter's longbow would be really, really useful. Like, even if... I mean, actually, to be honest, I could make survival into my secondary stat, and that would guarantee us a pretty reasonable amount of health. Also, I'm going to kind of rush things a little bit from here, because we don't need those cells. Not right now. After all, anything and everything we unlock is ultimately a little bit wasted right now. And before we go, I'm just going to go up here because there might be some money, and we're... Oh, look at that. Exactly what I was looking for. And it gave us 2 brutality. And let's see here. What else does it do? Minus 20% damage, fires a volley of arrows, flammable oil, poisonous gas. You see, that's all good stuff right there. I can get behind every single one of those things. Which is good. Very good indeed. There we go. Pick up a little bit of that. Pick up a little bit of this. And then, of course, naturally one just keeps on moving on, which is always good. Very good indeed. And that makes me very happy. Very happy to be where we are at this current moment in time. Only thing that'll make me happier is if we actually pull off a win on this particular run, seeing as we have been working towards that. Whoa. We've been working towards that for some time now, haven't we? And with that in mind, it would be nice... Whoop. To, finally... Come on, teleport behind him. There we go. Finally get a taste of the fruits of our labors and also stop taking bad damage. That would also be good, but, you know... Life isn't always what we want it to be. It is not always sunshine and rainbows. And I do wonder to myself, like, at what point does increasing our damage, like, does it, like, do we start seeing, like, diminishing returns? And And I mean that, like, I don't really know how to describe that, because seeing as our stats scale exponentially, then there's not really a point of diminishing returns, but at the same time, there is a point where, like, we're still, like, we do more damage, but is it meaningful more damage compared, like, just given, like, the scale of enemies? Like, I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, if we can kill an enemy in one hit, or, like, say we're doing 10,000 damage, and most enemies have, like, 10,001, does it really make that much of a difference if we are ensuring that we do, like, 11,000 with, like, the next upgrade? And I'm not sure the answer to that question is yes. Ow. Again, I keep saying we don't have to kill everything, and yet I also insist on killing everything. So, there is that. Anyway, like, especially since, like, as we've seen, like, with the current balance, the enemies in the castle take off, like, a massive chunk of our health. And that is not good. As, you know, kind of, I mean, that kind of goes without saying, but I'll say it anyway. It's not good. So, we do want a bit more health, just because we're still learning the patterns of these enemies, and we're still getting a little flippity-flobbity, and also we do want to have enough health so that the Hand of the King himself does not actually one-shot us. It could even be a herself or an itself, as far as I'm concerned, because we don't really know what's under all that armor that the Hand is wearing. All we know for sure about them is that they are a hand, and they are not a foot. But we don't know whether they are a face or a heel. Not that it really matters. I mean, then again, like, given the context of, like, what we're presented with when we enter the castle, I don't think that the king that the hand serves was a particularly nice, jolly old soul. Also, as I think I mentioned when we were looking at it last time, that like, king looks a little bit, just a little bit, mind you, like the giant who is in the prisoner cells, which kind of thickens the plot a little bit. I'm not, you know what? I actually kind of like how subtle... Crap. If memory serves, oh, no, actually, this is actually good. Never mind, I think. Because we're looking for a version of the ramparts where the exit is not at the edge, because there's, like, apparently... Whoa! There is some... Oh, this actually doesn't go down very far. Never mind. There is a new area, a new hidden area, I dare say, that is it's both hidden and an area, like many things that are hidden and areas are. Ow. Kinda feeling silly that you got rid of that cake now, aren't you, Gaslight? Just a little bit, Gaslight. Thank you for asking. Anyway, yeah. So there's, like, some kind of hidden, like, leap of faith kind of invisible floor or something that we're gonna want to check out, so check it out we shall. Alright. I feel I am starting to break my advice to myself about not actually fighting and killing everything. Alright. I don't really want to fight that guy. I don't think any of the new blueprints, unless I'm mistaken, are in the graveyard. In fact, most of them are actually in the castle, as you would expect, what with it being, like, the new level on the block, and you'd expect the new kid in town to bring some game, which is good, and I like that. So, yeah. Like, there's a new spear, there's some new survivally items, there's some new non-survivally items. It's got the whole shebang. I'm also gonna need to look at I need to look at the bow and arrow again. Because I'm pretty sure it's a tactics item, and personally, I think it'd be a good candidate for being a survival item instead. And my reason goes back to, like, my own self-proclaimed statement, my own, like, my own belief that we need, like, more, like, real, like, hard-hitting survival items, specifically, you know, in order to make survival as, like, a main stat feel a bit more, like, a bit more meaty. And not only meaty, but meaningful. Not to say that it's not meaningful now, but that it could be even more meaningful. And you know what? I'm gonna flippity-flop that around for the time being. Long term, I think we're gonna wanna switch that out. But for the time being, that's actually pretty good. This is also pretty good, but it's not gonna be what we're using. I'm gonna recycle it. And instead, we're just gonna mosey on out of here. Alright, so let's check this out. Alright, leap of faith, coming right up. Once we actually... Oh, hello. I'll take that. I mean, look at this. 1% health. I mean, we're up to 3,000. That's pretty good. Thank you. I might as well keep killing them. Alright, so we're like looking for... Oh, there's like an invisible platform. And then we go over here, and then we get the acid nerves. Very acidy and nerve-like. Oh god. So yeah. Well played, Gaslight. Well played. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I like it. I actually really like it. The only thing that would make that better would be if instead of like an invisible walk of faith, it was like some kind of like swingy swing thing. But the invisible walk of faith is actually really cool. Because who would suspect it? You can't even see it. Then again, maybe that's kind of part of the problem. Maybe there should be some subtle hint. I mean, the only hint that that even exists, I guess, would be the fact that, you know, you'd find yourself missing a stat. Ooh, oh, come on. There we go. There we go, a little bit more poison. And then there he goes. There he goes. There he also goes. Oh. Dang it. Oh, you thought you had it in for me. Oh god, that was brilliant. That was beautiful. Good job, Gaslight. Oh, no, no, no. Yes. All right, there we go. More money. More money. That's good. The damage, not so great. But we do get a free healy, potion-y, healy thing afterwards. So it's all good at the end of the day. And, I mean, we get some more cells here. That's not bad. All right. So, I mean, we can check out some of the new things, like acid nerves. That sounds cool. I assume that's something that poisons. But let's check in here first. What does it do? Okay, so it's actually a mix of survival and tactics, which gets me back to what I kind of trailed off with, is that I feel survival, like, survival class items, like, it'd be really awesome if they were primarily, like, improvised or, like, unorthodox kind of weapons. It just kind of feels right to me. Let's see. Inflicts a critical blow if you fire your arrow at the right moment. Well, that makes me want to, like, pick this up just so I can see. But what is the right moment? So how do I know what the right moment is? Alright. Okay, when it makes that dingy sound. Alright, so it's a weapon that I can actually guarantee that it's going to get a critical hit in. So that's good, and I'm actually going to upgrade that right now. Because, you know, the extra survival is good for us. I'll be sad to see this get reset, but, you know, you don't always get what you want, and life will indeed proceed to go on as usual, regardless of what I may or may not want. I'm gonna completely screw it up, though, on boss fights, because I'm gonna, well, then again, as long as I listen to that ding, we should be okay. Alright, there we go. And we're not going to Fogfjord, we're going to the Slumbering Sanctuary, because it's the happiest place on Earth. Probably, maybe. It might not be, but I think it is. And what I think is all that matters. Probably, maybe, sort of. In this case, it does, since I'm the one playing, so I guess that does kind of give me a little special heads up. Just a tiny one. Alright, let's give this a taste. Okay. Alright, that... Okay, the dingy ding does not quite... Okay, I think the timing on that might need to be made just a tiny bit. Just a very tiny bit more generous. Oh, come on, I blinked around. Gee. Are there two of you here? Like, I'm hitting the blink thing. I'm not blinking behind anyone. I have now lost half of my health. And I am feeling very angry. But, you know, again, life goes on and dang gummit. Blast that vile fiend. Alright. So overall, acid nerves. I think it's a unique and interesting item. But I'm also kind of... I think it's not like it needs to be made just a tiny bit more generous in the timing, since it feels like you can completely by accident end up missing the time. Like it's almost like I've gotta hit it before the ding. But, you know, that could also be just me. Excuse me, sir, I am not done with you. But you were apparently done with me, so, you know, fair play all around there, really. Oh, don't you dare. I am not going to die here, good sir. Not today. Maybe tomorrow, but also preferably not tomorrow. Because I have a very busy schedule. Oh, God. Very busy. Don't have time to deal with you, Mr. V Mouth. Whoa! I get way too worked up over that. Way too worked up. Alright. So, I think we'll go to the clock tower next, because I feel the clock tower, time-wise, is like, oh. But time-wise, it's like the fastest way through, which is good. It's what I like to see. Makes me feel a little big inside, though that's not always enough, is it? Anyway, so overall, my feelings. Acid nerves, not bad item. But... Alright. It's kind of there. But it's missing a certain je ne sais quoi that I can't quite put my finger on. Oh, right, I was actually still cursed. You know what? The best curses are the ones that you forget you have. Because then you don't worry about them. And you're just like, yeah, I'll be fine. Yo, dog. Chuckles there, you're a good guy, but you're also kind of a dick. I don't know if we can be friends anymore after this. I'll try to make it work, but no promises. Alright, so. Oh, that's fun. Well, that was also easy. Not only was it fun, but it was easy, and that's the best kind of fun. The good, old-fashioned, clean, wholesome fun that doesn't actually require that much of an investment of your moulash. And by moulash, I mean time and effort. Alright, so that dude is like, yo dog, that's not cool. I was busy entertaining another client, and then here you come in just like assuming that you're like the most important guy in the world, and that you can just interrupt my important business meetings. Like, you're important, don't get me wrong, but you're not that important. Alright, moving on then. Let's go grab ourselves some stuff. We also probably want to upgrade our weapon. That would be a good idea. Look at that. 3,000 health. That is pretty good. That is also pretty good. I might want that instead of what we got right now. Oh, yes, this is also... Dang! Gummit. Also dang gummit. I mean, the Alchemist Rifle, never a good item. That we haven't even actually tried yet, so I kind of want to give it a try when the opportunity presents itself. Oh, and we don't get a reroll again. Ah, boy, that's the one thing that I kind of don't like about the current state of affairs, but I also feel that was a very important and necessary change, wasn't it? Because now I have to actually be like, well, I can't just keep re-rolling until I get what I want. because I might never get what I want. And, excuse me, good sir. And, you know, I just have to play the ball as she lies, which is important. It's important to be able to do that, to be able to kind of like let go of your innerness. Whoa. And just go with the flow. Important stuff. I mean, also we went from 90,000 to 60,000. That's actually pretty bad. I kind of feel like the cost of rerolls should be lowered a bit. Like, I like the fact that... Why am I even going up here? I don't need to go up here. Like, I feel the fact that the number of rerolls you get has been reduced. I think that's, like, good enough. And, like, the cost should be high, don't get me wrong. Like, it should be high enough that you have to actually, like, think and say, maybe this isn't a worthwhile trade right here. But I feel right now it's not quite perfect. By which I mean the reroll cost should go down just a tad, just a teensy little bit. And the current number of rerolls, like only 2 per shot, that should stay as it is. That is perfect. But the cost should go down, in my opinion. Like if I were in charge, that's basically what I would recommend. Dang it. Whoop. But it might be a good thing that I'm not in charge, because maybe what I think is good and would like create the best possible balance is in fact not the best possible balance. So, you know, it kind of goes into what I was saying a couple episodes back, doesn't it? But like that eternal question of like, are you right? I mean, in this case, it's like over a pretty trivial thing. You know, like where your morals and ethics and blah, 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 blah stand. And all. Pretty trivial thing for a video game. But I like to question myself. Like, I try. Like, sometimes it's hard because, you know, naturally it's kind of human nature. You're like, yeah, I'm right. Yes. I know everything and all the other plebeians know nothing and they're just dum-dums for not listening to my way. But in reality now, we have to acknowledge the fact that, like, people think and feel the way they do for a reason, and rather than just, like, shutting down that reason, we should ask ourselves why, and, you know, maybe they have a valid reason for thinking the way they do. Double damage. That's not bad, but I don't think that's what we want going into this particular fight. Let's see, enemies burn when they die, victims freeze, poison target, burning target. Alright, that's good to me. And we still have a reasonable amount of money, so that's also good. So, oh, and look at that, another shot. Do I need a better anything? I feel the answer is no, but if I can get something that's like a little better, I might take it. Like in the sense of like damage reduction wise, because we're probably gonna want some damage reduction. But for now, we're good, so I'm not gonna worry about it too much. So the fact that in a brutal run, with survival being like our main secondary stat, we only have 4,000 health, whereas if like that one survival run we did on our like first run in this alpha, where we had like over 10,000 health if I'm not mistaken, I'm feeling a little bit naked, just a tiny bit. Oh, also I could have saved some money apparently, and basically literally just got I mean, plus 20 damage on a critical hit, that actually sounds kind of good. Enemies burn when they die, fire... Yeah, you know what? I could have saved my money. If only I had known that's what was going to happen. But of course, I'm not clairvoyant, so I couldn't have known that. But at least we got like half of our money back, so... Overall, it was okay. And okay is... Oh, come... Oh, that really pisses me off. Sometimes I am hitting that button saying, hey, I'm trying to do my special move here, but then it just doesn't activate. Which I think is a result of me, like, it's because it's supposed to represent me being, like, stunned while taking damage, but it's really frustrating, nonetheless. But, you know, life goes on. And, yeah, like, look at this. We're not even at 20... Like, we're not even in the 20s yet. Yo, dog, slow your roll. But yeah, we're not even, like, in the 20s yet, as far as our health is concerned. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, let's get to a nice, open, clear field. A Dothraki horde on an open field, Ned. Oh, that worked out. Whoop. Oh, good. Survival and brutality. All damage you take is also dealt. You know what? That's actually really good, because presumably that means that, oh, God, Mr. Handy will end up, like, because he deals a lot of damage, so he'll take a lot of damage back, which should balance out our life a little bit. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm kind of feeling a little down on the fact that our health is actually, like, where it's at. I feel, ow, like it'd be nice if we had more health. Which is odd for me. Oh, not really more health. That's not really what I meant. I mean, more health would be good. But what I really, really meant, and what I really, really want, which I will tell you what I want in a moment, but, yeah, like, with a tactics run, we could, oh, come on. I want the stats. Thank you very much, good man. Yeah, like, we could. Well, actually, I suppose it occurs to me I should probably be investing a little bit into tactics. I mean, not only for the shorter times, but also because at this particular point, it would give us more health. Which might also be where some of my real problems are coming from here, is that I'm like, survival gives more of a health upgrade, so I should be, you know, putting all my stuff into survival. But the truth is that I can't handle the truth. But even more so besides that, is that, yeah, like, look at this, 10% versus 14%. And I accidentally gave myself more tactics instead of more brutality. Oh boy, that always scares me just a little bit. Alright. I mean, I literally just need to kill these 3 guys in order to clear my name. Oh, and there's a spike ball around here somewhere. Alright, good. Curse is gone. Bam, and the curse is gone. If only the dirt would go away that easily as well. Alright, if only I could punch my problems away. Good job. Masterfully done. Anyway, I mean, that was probably the most spectacular dodging I've ever seen, if I do say so myself. Which I do, obviously. Which isn't saying much. I may be the best, but I didn't say I was any good at being the best. What does that even mean? Good question. Oh. What I really mean, though, let's do another quick peekaroo here. I mean, this is like our last shot at upgrading stuff, so I guess we might as well. Yeah, look at that. Oh, but then that we lose some brutality, and we kind of need our brutality, don't we? And for an extra 15% damage reduction, I mean, that is really tempting. Oh, I missed a guardian scroll down there. Let's go get that now. Which is, yeah, it's right up there. Okay, moving on. Yeah. I mean, there are many tempting things in this life. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, more money. Money is also very tempting in this life. Never, ever underestimate the allure of dirty, sexy money. But at the same time, don't get fooled by it. Anyway, but yeah, look at us. Look at us here. Only a mere 20 brutality instead of, like, pushing 30, which would be better. But then again, I suppose that means if we were in that state, we would probably, and by probably I mean definitely... That hit me? I thought I was behind him. Apparently not. My depth perception is as good as my ability at not getting hit. Which is to say, not at all. Oh yeah, I've got this, like, explodey bomb thing, which is probably going to be, like, something I'm going to have to replace, because I really doubt it's going to be useful against the Hand of the King, because he is pretty fast, and you need fast weapons against fast bosses. Whoop. Yo, dog! What's up? Not much. But I am doing good, thanks for asking. Alright, some more cells. Again, I don't really know why I'm picking these up. Because, you know, like, I'm gonna just finish upgrading everything, and then it's all gonna get reset anyway, so I don't really know what I am, you know, going to all this effort for. Instead of just rushing to the finish in a very finishing fashion. Alright, what is this? More there we go, that's what I'm looking for. Poison gas, flammable oil, no arrows, but it's still okay. Alright. Man, we are really losing our money. And also possibly our heads, but that's a problem for another day. Instead, though, today's problem is just getting to the tippity top of the tallest room in the highest tower, which will be pretty good. There we go, and boop. Man, I love it when that actually works. Always a good feeling. Anyway, moving on. Let's see. Oh, there's more doors. I swear there's more doors in this tower than in any other level. You know what? I shouldn't be killing all these enemies, because what if, and it's a big if, but it's a possibility, and not really in this case, but, you know, it was a possibility. Oh, I don't even have the money. But, oh, look at that. Tactics and survival. That longbow would have been really helpful to have. And by would've, I mean it could still be helpful. We just need to save up a little bit more money. I swear to God, if this ends up being like a weapon store, forcing me to choose between upgrading my assassin's dagger. Ooh, cake. My assassin's dagger and upgrading my non-assassin's dagger, then that would be something. You can tell we're doing good in life because of the fact that we're able to do reasonable damage even when we're not at full health. Alright, let's see here. Which one gives me more health? That gives me 8, that gives me 10. 3 guesses which one I'm gonna pick. Alright, we've also got the money now, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab myself a juicy bonus here. And possibly kill a few more enemies just for fun. I mean, it's not like they're even human. Of course, then again, it's not like I'm even human. I mean, we don't even know what we are. We're just some kind of like headless Joe fella here. Alright, yeah. Because this arrow is going to be good against the boss, which is good, because we could use something that would be good against the boss. I mean, this will also be really good against the assassin, who is arguably the more immediate threat that we're dealing with here. Oop. You thought you were gonna get one up on the old Gasmeister, which is never a name I should ever call myself again. And yet, here we are. Alright, so there's that. We'll go visit in a bit, but for now, let's go over here, get our key, and then move on with our life, as one generally does when they have a life. They should, you know, be getting on and using it. Because if you don't use your own life, someone else surely will. Probably. That sounds like something that someone would do. Whoop. Don't really want to take any more damage than I have to at this point. Though I do get one more free refill, so we're going to want to take advantage of that, no doubt. But we're not going to heal ourselves or do anything until we know for a fact that it's actually going to go to a good cause. And we don't know just yet if it is going to go to a good cause or not. Alright, that just goes there. That is never worth the time it's going to take to unlock, like, once you actually get the blueprint. Like, for the money that's in there. And not that it even has to be. Like, I'm not saying that, oh, every time I go, like, I should get, like, free money from that door. But it is a bit of a hassle. So, yeah. Also, I feel a bit of a sneeze coming on, so hopefully it decides to go away. You never know, it might. It might decide to be nice to us and, like, do all that stuff. Alright, so I don't think, if memory serves, there's no cursed chests between here and there. Alright. Oh, wow, only 131. That's actually pretty terrible. Alright, let's see here. The extra ammo, not bad. But is there something that, like, something I can guarantee? That, also, wow. Like, 491 right here. Okay, so we've got that. I mean, that's also actually really good. That might be the right play, because that's a lot of extra damage. And I can guarantee I'm going to get hit at least once. So, yeah, that's probably the right call. Good thinking, Gaslight. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, probably part of the reason that we're not at, like, maximum stat upgradiness is because we have a whole bunch of items that, like, spread the brutality rather than what we would normally have. Alright. So let's get some shots in here. Oh, God. Oh, that was not good. Ow, dick. Haha! Oh, God. Oh ho, sucker. And by sucker, I mean generous friend who would never hurt me. Alright, let's get a shot in here. Boom, shaka laka. Oh, upper shaka boom, shaka bibbity. Whoa. Oh, dear. Yes! Ho ho! Hoo hoo! Haha, you were dead. I took way too much damage from that. It worked. And if she works, she works. That's all I care about. Also, 7,000 health. That is pretty sexy right there. So I like that. Nothing cool right there. That's unfortunate. Let's see here. Dibbity-dabbity, dingly, dangly, dongly, and other words of that general nature. Let's see. Acid nerves. I mean, might as well finish upgrading it, right? Makes sense. It's not my favorite, but I suppose I could give it a shot. Let's see here. Where's that alchemist gun? I'm pretty sure I've already unlocked it. Yeah, I already unlocked it, so it's not really that useful for us. Maybe I should have taken the acid nerves, like, you know, really done more to showcase it. But I'm good for now. We'll showcase off all the weapons eventually, anyway. Eventually. Anyway, but yeah, you know what occurs to me? My thoughts kind of trailed off a little. Like, I like the subtle storytelling of, like, this moment right here. Like, I remember reading, I think it was on the Dead Cells subreddit, that, like, theoretically, that missing head, that could be our character's head right there. And it kind of, like, that king is, like, the giant skeleton in the prison depths, so what if he's, like, our nemesis? Of course, I know what you're thinking. The big flaw with that theory is that the skeleton is much bigger than our guy, and yet the items are shown at being at a similar scale, but, you know, artist representation and all that jazz. Whoa, Jiminy. Oh, stop turning around. I'm trying to kill you here, man. Like, have some consideration. Like, for goodness sake, come on. Alright. Also, yeah, look at that. So, every time we take a hit, that green thing goes up, and I think that's actually increasing the amount of damage we take. And apparently something really bad happens if we get to 7. So, we don't want to find out what that is. I don't think, anyway. But it's also feeling right now like the Assassin's Dagger is not cutting the mustard. Oh dear. Whoa. Nicely played. Anyway, but we probably want to get out of here as soon as possible because as memory serves, there's not really even anything here that's like worth our time. Oh yeah, I keep kind of forgetting I've got this going for us. It's not our best weapon given you know, all things considered, but it's not terrible, so... Oh dear. Oh good, that actually froze everyone but Spearman. Mr. Spearman. Classic Spearman. Always trying to be the hero. But, you know, Spearman... Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Spearman ain't got what it takes. Because spearmint... Oh, God. I don't know. There's something... I feel that animation could be a little bit tighter, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, wait. You can actually see these guys. They're, like, frozen in time. But why are they frozen in time? What's the story there? That's what I'm curious about. Like, what is your story, friendo? Listen, buddy. Yeah. Alright, so... What do we do? Oh, dear. Ow, good job. Well played and masterfully executed with the greatest of impunity. Alright, I mean, what am I doing wasting my time fighting these scrubs, right? That's the real question here. I mean, we just want to find the exit. We want to get to the boss. Oh, come on, dog. No, don't do it. Put a temporary moratorium on that one. Alright. Though I guess it occurs to me having the having the hunter's grenade at this point is not terrible. Let's see. Slows down enemies, bleed damage. Alright, you know what, it's good. It also does, wow, minus 40% damage. So 40, 50, 60, 75. Okay, so we're like basically at the maximum of 80% damage reduction, which is exactly what we're gonna need. I mean, we might actually need even more than that, but beggars cannot and should not be choosers. I mean, beggars can be choosers, but, you know, then you kind of make yourself look like a jerk, and then no one wants to actually help you out, and then you're just like, oh, help me, help me. Ow. But everyone's like, no, you were a dick. I don't want to help a dick. No one likes helping dicks. That's why you should never name your child Dick. Oh, there are stat upgrades in this level. Don't know why I thought there wasn't. I mean, I probably had good reason. But, still. Alright, let's fight. Wow, this is a really short corridor. I mean, I might as well fight all of these guys, even though I don't have to, right? The answer is probably no. Because, like, I'm down to only... Oh, God, not you. It's Broadman. Mr. Broadstrokes. Who tells his story in broad strokes. And he's also dead now. So he's not telling anyone his story anymore. It's actually kind of scary. Not that scary, but he's scary enough that you want to think twice about messing with him. At least a little bit. Anyway, so it's Spearmint and Broadsword Man who have, like, some of the last... Oh, I really hope there's a turkey in that wall. I could really use a turkey right about now. It is a turkey! RNGesus does love us. Oh yeah, it's just Spinny Top. Spinny Top Man! And by Spinny Top Man, I mean not Spinny Top Man, it's like Shield Bro. I'm not equipped for this fight. Well. Oh, I'm not even far enough away to actually... Yo, dog. There you go. That was actually surprisingly easy. I'm kind of wondering what the story is with Petal Face here. Is that us? You think that's us? Probably not. Could be us. You don't know. I don't know. It's probably not us, though. Like, that would be kind of a weird plot twist. Like, this whole time, our actual body... But then again, you don't know. I mean, we are green. Like, we are a green blob of some kind of organic cell matter. So, it's entirely possible, possibly, probably, maybe, that, you know, there's something going on. Also, it's kind of weird that we're, like, higher now than when we entered, even though we were going down. Oh, there's actually also a food shop here, so... Didn't even strictly need that. And there's another shop right here as well. That is nice. That is lovely. Alright, I can get behind all of these things. And let's see here, just a quick peek. Oh, there's actually a Minotaur scroll right there, which will improve our strength. Okay, some people died over there, apparently. Cool story, bro. And yeah, there's There's like a bit of a shortcut we could unlock for ourselves there, but I'm not really interested. Let's just go fight, you know, king hand job person. Probably shouldn't call him that to his face, because that wouldn't be very nice. And also, I kind of feel like this was a mistake, because I'm willing to bet I'm gonna get killed before I, like, due to just like the sheer volume of spikes in this level, like in like really narrow corridors, I feel like my life, oh god. No, no, no. Nope, get out, get out, get out. Okay, I mean, we only need to, oh god, I actually have to kill 10 guys. That's right. I hope there's actually 10 guys to kill. All right, we're down to 6. All right, so far so good. Just go slow. Go slow, be steady, be cool. You know, you're good at what you do. You are very, very good at what you do indeed. It's like totally the best. Everyone says so, even your mom. Don't know what your mom has to do with this, but... oh, hell no. Do I want to deal with that? Like, do I want to deal with these kinds of problems? The answer is not really. I can smell my death coming. Like, it's one of those things. You can just smell it when it's about to happen. Alright, get up here. Get up here. Okay, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, and... no. That was a poorly thought out plan. Alright, just take it slow. I mean, there's like 4 guys of the 5 you need to kill right in this general section of the game. I could actually freeze all of them and maybe even kill some of them before they kill me. Or... yes! Okay, now we're down to 3, and they'll be down to 1 once I take out these jokers, which I could probably do like that. Oh, they're actually all dead. Good. Exactly as I saw. I knew I could do it. Who dares doubt the great Gaslight the Great? He's got a V-shaped mouth, too. Got some, like, pent-up sexual frustration there or something. I don't really want to fight this guy because he's by several sets of spikes. And he's also, like, kind of got, like, a glitched-out animation. But then again, life actually ended up working out perfectly there. Got, like, a lampfish mouth. And those are, like, the scariest mouths because they, you know, they don't look natural. And by that, I mean, like, they totally look natural, because if they didn't look natural, then, you know, they wouldn't even exist, because they wouldn't be natural. Of course, then again, one could argue that if something exists in nature, no matter how weird it is, then it's, like, totally a natural phenomenon. Oh, God. And, you know, petty laymen like ourselves, and by ourselves, I mean myself, should not be questioning it. Is it even worth going through there? I could make that, but I've got this, like, real, like, possibly unjustified paranoia that I'm gonna, like, take godly bad damage. The worst damage known to mankind. I mean, we're holding our own, so I don't really know why I'm so afraid. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, where's the food store is over there. Alright, we just need to go to the food store and we'll be fine. It'll be a-okay. We'll have 100% health to fight the boss man and, you know, it'll be good. Life will be fine and fun and also possibly fancy-free, as fancy and free is nice, I guess. I don't really know where I'm going with any of this, but it's there and it's okay. Oh god, please don't do that. Alright, so we don't have enemy penetration, and we're also... wow. We actually do, like, terrible damage. But then again, that's because we're using a weapon that we really are not equipped, like... it's not in our DNA sickle to do that, so it's not there, it's just not for us. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Just get out. You've done your job. Okay, there we go. Let's heal ourselves up and then get out of this nightmare that I am increasingly freaking out about, probably needlessly, because we're actually doing pretty fine and dandy, despite a handful of setbacks and surprises and also just general not niceties. But it's all working out. Alright, off to the throne room. Wonder if we'll get to talk to the king after this. Do you figure there's a new ending? I don't recall anyone mentioning a new ending, so maybe not. But then again, maybe there is. Oh wait, I actually could have recycled my stuff here. I swear I remembered there like not being like any way to recycle stuff at that point. So, alright, well. Ujang! That was really, really good. Alright, here we go. Yes, yes, yes! Okay, so I got a crazy shield, but as long as I keep warping behind him... Oh dear. Haha! You can't see me! Hello. I mean, I am unimpressed by your shenanigans, Herr Burgermeister. Meister of the burgers. But, at the same time, I appreciate... Alright, so I'm getting it now. Like, I've gotta take my time a little bit with this guy. Oh, that was nasty. Oh, he's getting ready to do something. Alright, he's got the shield. The shield. You know what? I'm actually doing better at this time. That's because I know what I'm up against, sort of, kind of, maybe. Not really. Okay, heal up. Ow. I really do not like that move. I also do not like that move. Or that move. Or even that move. Oh, I hate you so much. Alright, that was a bad heal. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, stop doing that. Alright, Elite Green Arrow. He's not such a big deal. Like, he likes to think he's a... Are you kidding me? That actually hit me? That hit me too? Alright, I'm losing it. Oh god. I'm not gonna win. Like, I can feel it. I'm not going to win. Okay, maybe I will. Ow. No, 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 don't die here. Not like this. No, no, he's so close to dying. Please, please don't kill me. Not like this, not like this, not like that, and I'm dead. Damn. He is a sponge. Anyway, that's where I'm going to wrap things up for now. So until the next time, as always, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button or maybe leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking, and I will see all you in the next video.